Thompson, which means I got enough space. Ah, I like that. I like it when people pick the Omega stages or Battlefield stages, especially when they do it themed. And we've got a Fire Emblem here. We've got the Hero King Imposter versus the Radiant Hero. It is Lucina, played by Loading, versus Takeo's Ike. Let's find out which one is the superior Fire Emblem character. Because we all know, even though Awakening is really good, that the Tellius Saga are the superior Fire Emblem games. You always get a lot of anime yelling when you got a Fire Emblem match going on like this. So far, Loading seems to be taking the lead, you know. Seems to be getting those hits a little more consistently, and no tipper required. We just up smash him at a 100%, and he is dead. So now we got Takeo looking for the Nair confirms. I think he could have gotten an up air there. Not sure, but that's what I think. He goes for the backer instead, and that's gonna do it. Loading is out of here, and it is honestly pretty much even. But here comes Loading with the juggles. He just jumped in the fully charged forward smash with the Nair. Man. You know, you take one puff of a Nair, and next thing you know, you are completely addicted to Nair. Throwing it out everywhere. Nice aggressive play there from Takeo. Finding his way back on there. Woo! Nice fade back F smash once again, and he's just straight up dead. He's just straight up dead. Loading with the smash attacks. Wow, okay, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Lucina even did the custom victory line she recites when she's facing like a Fire Emblem character. This time it was, "Is this the Radiant Hero?" So snobby. Yes, that's the Radiant Hero, and he's cooler of a protagonist than you. But I do wonder why do all the Ikes, except for Joe, shoutouts to Joe, why do all the Ikes except for Joe choose the Path of Radiance Ike outfit and not the Radiant Dawn? The Radiant Dawn, man, he has the cool shoulder pad thing, and he has the big muscles. I like the Radiant Dawn one. That's the one that I'd play. But I don't think I can use that much name. Well, I mean, she's the protagonist from the future timeline. I mean, I guess you're right. Kinda messed up. Mabi. Looks like this playing a Pokemon Stadium is, you know, turning out pretty similar to the previous game. Tit for tat, pretty even, but always a slight advantage for Loading. Of course, during the second half of the first game, Loading got some explosive smash attack hits. Let's see if we can get that again. Okay, I like the counter because you know it's Nair City, but Takeo, man, can't fool him that easy. Gonna get got. Woo! Almost got super got. With that Ragnall down air. KO holding on to this lead, surviving that F tilt. Surviving yet another F tilt. And going high this time. Good stuff. And there's the nair. Another nair. No up air though. Down tilt for damage. I love down tilt. It's so satisfying to combo down tilt into forward air. I know it's basic, but it's just so satisfying with Ike. Eruption not gonna find it mark and it's gonna get him killed. I feel like it's not very good versus Lucina. Even though they have a pretty specific spot in which they need to use that move, it's so fast, I still find it pretty hard to hit. Great back air there for Takeo. So strong. So strong. And he is pretty much a full stock ahead. It's not looking too good for loading. He needs to get those crazy big smash attacks that he did last time, but those are so risky. Big tomahawk from Takeo. Unfortunately for him, did not get the punish he could have. Juggle time, juggle time. Let's see where loading can take this. Nowhere apparently, as he instantly gets hit by a landing neutral airs. Another great tomahawk by Takeo. That's it, man. Like, you really harass the ever-living hell out of him with the nair. So they shield and then you do the tomahawk. You know, it's basic stuff, but it's good stuff. That's pretty much Ike in a nutshell. And Lucina too. That trade is gonna work out in loading's favor. Still 80% deficit. That's pretty big deal. Getting even up to a nice round 100. And this is already kind of kill percent for Ike. If he had hit that dash attack, you don't know what would have happened. Woo! Back air, almost gonna do it. Not from cross stage though. But like I said, man, Eruption is kind of hard to hit on the Dolphin Slash. Not impossible though, so I do appreciate that he's going for it. But it can be just a little bit difficult. Yeah, I see Herman or loading looking for those smash attacks. If he can catch Ike out of his second jump, and that's his path to victory right there. Well, either that or 4 more of those smash attacks. Definitely feel like Takeo could have just dash attacked him there. Not happening though. He needs 1 more back forward or up air. 1 more. Even forward tilt could do it. We see that coming out. There it is. Forward tilt. It's like a tomahawk, except you use forward tilt to mix up the timing of when people let go of shield, instead of using a grab to just flat out beat shield. I feel like I just did a custom quote, but I didn't quite get it. So that's a 1-1 between Takeo and loading here. I wonder if loading is gonna risk it for game 3 with more Marcina. Well, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, if they keep going to the lights with the quick draw, you could definitely counter that. Should insta kill him. Nope, they're gonna stay with the same matchup. It's Takeo's Ike versus loading's, what do we call it? Marcina? Yeah. I'm assuming this is still best of 3. So this should decide who gets to face El Mayor in losers finals and who gets knocked out of the tournament. Oh, big juggle coming out for loading. This parallel falchion is slicing and dicing. Here comes Ike, of course. Just some big damage. But again, like that eruption, so hard to get the dolphin slash. Oh, slow on the bear, that's unfortunate. You definitely want every bear you can get because it's so satisfying and so powerful. There's the quick draw, goes high. She got it countered, but the range on that Ragnar bear is so huge. It didn't even hit. I always feel a little bit cheated if I counter a move like that and my counter just flat out gets Oh, that's an air dodge, and that's an up air. No kill though, surprisingly. Maybe should have gone for a back air. Goes for it there, but this time the counter connects, and that's big damage. Forward tilt. Nice serve from Takeo, keeping him out. Okay, here come the juggles for Takeo. I think he actually waited for the counter to end, but it'll often last a little bit longer than you think, you know. I often have that problem, you know. I see a counter and I think, ah, I see it, now I can punish, but I still go too early and I get countered. And it must be pretty painful to have these counters land, because Ike, man, he hits super hard. He hits super hard. So if he gets one of those meaty backers counters, he should be taking a lot of damage in knockback. And I think that's exactly what's been happening. Oh, almost gets the smash attack. Almost. I feel like he realizes he needs some big plays, some big reads to even it back up. And he did get a nice one right there with the dash attack. Unfortunately, it did not quite kill. How's he gonna get this big hit? He's now at 50, you know. It's, in my opinion, exactly the cutoff point, that or maybe 60. Where if you kill your opponent and you're now at even stocks, you feel like, okay, I stopped the bleeding, but your opponent also thinks, well, okay, I got a nice bit of damage with the lead. Okay, again, great coverage on the air dodge. Air dodge the up air was down quick enough to punish with a back air. And now it's 65, 80% deficit. There's the counter you wanted to see, Mavorst. And like you said, insta-kill. Loading is going to be advancing to losers semis.
The future is not written.
Future is not written, man. That indeed.